Yeah, baby, be my bubble gum. I can be so troublesome. I just wanna love you.
What's up, guys? It's Kayla. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a freshman advice video, and you're probably like, Kayla, it's the middle of summer. Why are you filming a school video? Literally, summer break just started. I don't want to think about school. Nobody wants to think about school. Why are you filming this video? You know, that's just like the stupidest idea you ever had. Well, your girl has no video ideas. Anyways, yeah, so I have a list on my computer, and I actually cleaned my room for once, so the background of the video doesn't look too like, you know. Let's get on with the video. If you're not, make sure you subscribe, and also let's get this video to 1 like, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so the first thing that I wish I knew before freshman year was that high school is so overrated, and movies seem to make it like look so much more fun than it actually is. In movies, they make it seem so like fun, and like you just have like an hour in the hallway before each class. Like, no, pretty overrated. But it is a lot more fun than middle school because you have so much more freedom. You can pretty much go wherever you want, do whatever you want. You probably have an off hour. I know my school had an off hour. That was like the funnest time of the day. Anyways, yeah. The next thing is grades actually matter. Please take advice from me because I passed English with a D, which is not good. And now your girl's not going to be able to go to college in hopes that I can make it as a YouTuber, even though my videos can't even get monetized. So maybe we're just gonna have to work at 7-Eleven up the street. You're probably gonna be like, oh, like they don't really like look at freshman grades. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Do good at school because you're gonna regret it when you don't graduate because you don't get enough credits, or you're gonna have to take summer school. Insert me getting an F in English and having to convince the teacher to bring it up to a D last week of school. Yeah. Another thing is, upperclassmen don't really give a crap about you at all. No, they're not gonna like bully you or like push you down to the floor. Like, they don't really care because they were freshmen at one point too. So just don't irritate them, and then they won't care. If you're real irritating, they're gonna care. So just be chill about it. Just like act normal, not like a freaking weird like horse girl, and then you'll be fine. Another thing is, don't stand in big old groups in the middle of the hallway because that's so irritating, and people, they're just trying to get to class. They don't want to have to swim through people to try to get where they're going. Just trying to like pass at the end of the day and have a fun time. So don't stand in like big groups in the hallway where no one can get through, because that will make people want to start a fight. To add on to that, don't walk slow. I can't tell you how many times I'm like trying to walk somewhere, like probably like lunch, and people are just like taking their sweet old time, walking so slow, and I'm over here like, yo, I want some of that good ass pizza, so please walk fast. Another thing is, get a planner. I didn't get a planner, and that's why I ended up getting a D in English, because half the time I forgot we had homework. So a lot of the time in high school, like teachers will just like casually mention homework. They're not gonna like keep reminding you about it. They'll be like, oh yeah, like next week there's this paper due, so make sure you get that done, like at Mr. Johnson. So make sure you get a planner, write it down. I didn't. I just like try to remember it, and then I'd completely forget. People would be getting out their homework, and I'd be sitting there like, oh crap. That's why your girl barely passed English. Towards the beginning of the year, you're not gonna know where the hell you're going. You're probably gonna get lost. So just ask some upperclassmen like where class is. They probably won't care, and they'll be glad to help you because they were freshmen too at one point, and they know like how it feels. So just ask someone. Make sure you ask like a kid that looks nice, not like some kid that looks like he gets high all day, because he probably doesn't go to class anyway at everybody at my school. Another thing is, go to football games. They're so fun. It's a super fun way to hang out with people like outside of just like in a class. They're super fun, super entertaining. You get to like dress up as like the theme. It's so fun. Like getting to hang out with everybody. Ooh. It's real fun. So make sure you go to them and don't be lame and not go. Another thing is don't buy too many school supplies. I bought way too many school supplies and ended up not using like any of it. All you really need is some notebooks or some type of paper to write crap in, a folder to put papers in, and some pencils. That's all you need. They make the school supplies list way too long and you don't use any of the crap. So save your money. Don't get all of that stuff like highlighters, colored pencils, markers, like a binder and all that. Like, it's just like waste of money and you don't need any of that. So save your money. Ooh, the friends that you have at the beginning of high school will probably completely change by the end of high school. I already know that like this year, friends that I had at the beginning, I haven't talked to them in like 5 months. And like friends that I have now, I met them like beginning of second semester. So friends will come and go. It's better to have only a few real friends than a ton of fake friends, because fake people are snakes and you just don't need that kind of vibe and energy in your life. If you're gonna cheat on tests, at least make it not obvious. Like, there's some kids that made it real obvious that they were cheating, and I'm like, okay, don't take this advice at all, but it's kind of what I did. If you have a school ID and like you have like some like vocab test or something, take a little piece of paper, write it down, slip it in the little clear part of your school ID, boom, then you just have your ID on, just kind of like go like that, like look at the little paper. But if you get in trouble, you can't blame me because I told you not to do this. The next tip is to pick easy classes, because I know a lot of friends who took like AP English, like CP English and all this stuff, and they just hated it. So it looks better on your transcripts to have an A in like a normal, just basic class than to have a C in like an honors class or something. And the last tip that I have is just don't worry about high school. If you're really nervous about it, like, it's gonna be completely okay. It's super fun, way more fun than middle school, just saying. And like, honestly, the summer break, I'm kind of like excited to go back to school because it has been real boring. Anyways, I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. I have a ton of fun story times from high school that I'm thinking about doing from high school. Make it seem like I went all year. I'm only a sophomore, by the way. Anyways, if you guys want to see those, make sure to get this video to 1 like and I will do that. Anyways, I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace out, homeboys.
Hey, yeah, baby, be my bubble gum. I can be so troublesome. I just wanna love you some. You don't gotta owe me none. Now I'm on the road, doing shows. That's just how we go. Taking off your clothes, let it show. Money never